I thought Hearts in the Game was pretty enjoyable. This is a Hallmark film from 2023. It's directed by Stacey N. Harding. It's written by Shelby Blake Bartelstein. And we have a cast including Erin Cahill as Hazel and Marco Grazzini as Diego. And Diego is a baseball player, but his career is not doing exactly what he'd like it to. And Hazel is a publicist who has been hired to help reshape Diego's image and make him appear more favourable. However, it turns out that they used to date and things were not necessarily left off on the best of terms. So Hazel especially is not exactly happy about having to help Diego, but obviously she has a job to do, so they have to spend time together. And maybe they both still have feelings for each other. Maybe there was things that they never fully got to say. Now is their chance to do that, and I will say no more than that. The relationship aspect works really, really well. The characters are very well written. The on-screen chemistry is really believable. I really liked the characters. The narrative itself, as a concept, it's good. It works really well. I believe the characters' actions within the context of the story, but the actual specifics of the film were maybe not that interesting. As a whole, I enjoyed the story, but scene for scene, it maybe wasn't as exciting as I would have liked it to have been. So I didn't completely love every aspect of it, but at the same time, it wasn't bad. It was enjoyable enough. I feel like it's more driven by the characters themselves, and the characters are perfectly likable, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if you're looking for a narrative that's really juicy, that's got a lot of fun in it and exciting scenes, there are bits of that, but it's definitely not the most fascinating in terms of the specifics that happen throughout the film. But nevertheless, I still enjoyed it. I still thought Hearts in the Game was an interesting enough story, but with really likeable, very well-written characters. There are obviously obstacles, emotional obstacles mostly, that they have to overcome as the film progresses, and I thought they were all very well handled and definitely very interesting. So maybe not the most fascinating film, but the characters were certainly very interesting, and the overarching narrative was generally handled really well, and I liked it. Hearts in the Game is probably never going to be my favourite Hallmark film, but I enjoyed it well enough, and the characters are certainly very interesting. We have some good performances there as well. So if it sounds like something that might appeal to you, if you're looking for generally an easy watch with some really likeable characters, then I'd say Hearts in the Game might be one that's worth looking out for.